Mega Man 2 runs through my veins. It powers me. But I 100% think, just like, I'm going to give another example in a sec, but I think they truly did take Mega Man 2, take everything that made Mega Man 2 a great game, and amplified it, turned it up to 11. And I think they actually made it better than, I think every single way, actually, it is a better game than Mega Man 2. They really did it. Like, it doesn't always, I was gonna say, sometimes a studio listens to their audience a bit too much and it results in disaster, but occasionally you get something like Mega Man 2, or Mega Man 9 rather. Like, if they try too hard, then it doesn't work out, but Mega Man 9 was just, cherry, perfection. The music even. Firstly, I think Mega Man 9 has the best soundtrack of any Mega Man game, with Wily 1 theme being my favorite Mega Man theme, period. Secondly, 9 has the best arsenal in the series. Every single weapon is useful and good, and genuinely something that you'll pull out and be like, ooh, I could make use of this. The Wilies are ridiculously hard, which I love. They're some of the better Wily stages in the series as well. The bosses are really cool. You got the Mecha Shark, you got the Twin Devils, and I really like the Wily Machine too. Like, that Wily Machine is quite hated, but I think it's really unique and well designed. There's some really cool stage gimmicks, like some of the coolest ones ever. I just think run to back. Yeah, Spike Pushers are the worst of the bunch, but they're unique, and they're not like a Boo Beam type. They're just kind of like, okay, that's not super exciting, but it's unique. But yeah, overall, I just think across the board, Mega Man 9 is just the closest we got to perfection. It's like everything just, and it flows so well too. And the best thing is there's no padding. There's no Doc Robots or decoy stages, so it ends too soon too. And the Wily stages are difficult though. So on the other hand, if you know what you're doing and you execute it well, it ends too soon because it's too short and it only has Wily stages and robots, which is good. But the Wily stages are difficult, so that adds to the length of the game, you know? So they didn't need to pad it, and it's perfect. So if you know what you're doing, it ends too quickly, and just bravo, you wish there was more, but there wasn't. But it was still nice. It's just, yeah, I could go on all day about how fantastic Mega Man 9 was. And again, to give another example of a game that is clearly modeled to be after another game and ends up being better than that game somehow, look no further than Twilight Princess. Wind Waker, despite Wind Waker being beloved now, and I mean for good reason, Wind Waker is an absolute freaking classic. Love that game to death. But when they first revealed the art style for Wind Waker, and this was before I was born too, I think it's funny, there was something called the Wind Waker bitch thread that someone made in 2001 for people to complain about their thoughts on the Wind Waker art style reveal. I think it's so funny this is all happening like the year before I was born. Really puts in perspective how young I am, but yeah, everyone hated Wind Waker's art style reveal, even though in the end people ended up loving the game. But still, people wanted another Ocarina of Time, and yes, we got Majora's Mask as well, which also was fantastic. But people wanted another one like that. They were disappointed when Wind Waker was revealed, even though it won people over in the end. So Twilight Princess was exactly designed to be that. It was supposed to be the successor to Ocarina of Time. And I mean, it even brought back things we only saw in either Ocarina or Ocarina and Majora. Like, we got Skull Kid back. We even got the Hero of Time himself guiding our new Link. We got amazing dungeons like Ocarina had. We had faithful recreations of some of the best items from Ocarina and songs from Ocarina. And we got different items. And yeah, just somehow they did. Ocarina of Time is, you know what? People like to, there's a lot of people these days that like to say Ocarina of Time is overrated. It is not. Ocarina of Time deserves every single shred of love and adoration and admiration that it gets. It is truly one of the most perfect video games of all time. And yet somehow Twilight Princess outdid it. Somehow they made a faithful continuation in the vein of Ocarina of Time that ended up being better. And that, like, for me, that is even more impressive than Mega Man 9, is how well they pulled off Twilight Princess, because Twilight Princess could have been disastrous. But my goodness, it is perfection. They did it. They did it. I've played almost every Zelda game. I don't have a Switch, so I haven't played any of the new ones that came out on Switch. So there's Tears of the Kingdom I haven't played, and there's Echoes of Wisdom I haven't played. I also have not played A Link Between Worlds, which came out on the 3DS. Nor have I played any of the 3 multiplayer Zeldas. And I'm only counting canon entries here, so I'm not going to say I haven't played the CDI Zeldas because those aren't canon. Also, Yo Slayer, welcome in. So yeah, I haven't played Link Between Worlds, I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom, I haven't played Echoes of Wisdom, and I haven't played any of the 3 multiplayer Zeldas, which are Four Swords Adventures, and Triforce Heroes, but I have played all other Zelda games, so that's 15 out of 21 that I have played. Although I haven't beaten Breath of the Wild. I've played it, but I haven't beaten it. So technically I've beaten 14 Zeldas, I've played 15 Zeldas. And if you want to talk about perfection, there's no... Skyward Sword really grinds my gears, but I can't objectively call it a bad video game. It's a very flawed video game with a whole bunch of design decisions I don't like, and is without a doubt my least favorite Zelda game. But it's not a bad game. Like, Zelda is genuinely one of the most perfect video game franchises. Also, I had enough health to make that, I just realized. But, like, even the worst Zelda games are still good. But then that's also coming from the guy who thinks that Zelda 2, which is usually called the Black Sheep Zelda game, is the second best Zelda game ever made. So what does my opinion matter, right? But no, Zelda 2, 100% will defend that game till my dying day. One of the greatest video games ever made. Look at me, by the way, you guys are awesome, just like listening to all the random crap I'm spewing out. We got 14 people here listening to me geek out about Mega Man and Zelda. Like, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Just getting to come on here and shoot the breeze about my favorite video game series it's super appreciated. I love the conversations. Ew, dude, what was that? Terrible. Oof, I did not think that was gonna go through, actually. Oh my god, dude, that was clutch. I've never ever seen that 3-block break pattern there before. Okay, we are actually making it out of Dustman again. Finally, dude. Right at the end of stream. This is last run of the day, by the way. We're coming towards the end of stream, so however long it takes us, if we get this run through the end, then fantastic. But whenever this run ends, whether it be death or triumph, so will the stream. You prick, dude. You asshole, dude. What an ass. What a terrible man. You suck. Screw you. And I'm off Pixel too. Damn it, that's a terrible stage. Well, terrible fight, I mean. The stage was fine. I mean, it had some goofs in it. It wasn't great, but... yeah, Dustman's just an ass. He does indeed suck. That is the truth. Okay, this is the second furthest run we've had this stream, which is pretty embarrassing, but might be a chance for you guys to clean up on your predictions. Nice. I think I actually could have slid under that shield, but my slides felt a little jank, so I think it's better I canceled just in case. So this is a really good stage so far, actually. Little jank there, though. That room wasn't good. I think a short shield could actually gold. Even though there's some jank, I think if he gives me short shield, this is goldable. So we got all the balloon things, which was great. This is another one that sort of relies on good RNG to get the gold, which sucks. Okay, that was medium shield. We got Pixel, though. I don't think this is golding, but I think it is saving time. Damn. Not too far off with gold, though. If we hadn't goofed a couple times, I think that would have golded even with the medium shield. Okay, this is doable. Just make it through these next 3 stages without deaths. Did I swap fights? Like, change my strats up, you mean? I did change a little bit. Arel suggested it wasn't really a change for, like, because I was not doing the strat, I just wasn't really doing the strat right. But no, I've always done it that way, where I do like I do the walk and I get the 2 shots in, and then I let him wait. But the difference I made is that now I make sure I've already adjusted my position before his shield goes away, so that way he doesn't jump at me towards the end. This is the second best pace of the stream, yes. This is the pace that if it makes it past Cossack 2 and there's still PB chance, then I will have officially gotten a better run. Ooh. Heck yeah, that's a good Nash. Okay, good. Nice, that's a good stage. That's a really good stage, actually. Nice, my dive fight has come a long way. Nice. I mean, I was running against a gold, so I wasn't expecting a lot, but this is good. That's not too bad of a time loss. That's one of my better dive stages, I think. Maybe could have golded on another day. Yo, Spot, welcome in. Good to see you, man. I hope you're feeling better these days. Nice. Even though I know how to manage the lower jump now, I still like seeing him jump high. Knowing it's not even something I have to factor in. Oh, my gosh, that was really close. Okay. What the hell, dude? I pressed it, but okay. That's some damage I wouldn't mind actually getting a health drop here. Nothing, of course. Okay. Whatever. Bunch of pricks. Okay, that's a fine enough stage, I guess. That one room was unfortunate, but it's not terrible. Let's see what Drill Man does. Can save up to 5 seconds, but it will probably be more like 3 or 4 because of that room. Ah, you prick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missed a shot, too. Missed another shot. Oh my gosh, one more. This is bad. This is like 10-second time loss, maybe a little more. Let's get Pixel at least. There we go. Pixel. Okay, 10 seconds off of gold, but only 4.5 off of the pace. It's fine. In the process of being put off work long term. Damn, dude. Sorry to hear that. But I really hope everything works out. I hope you're able to get some good rest and get back in tip-top health as soon as you can. Really wish you all the best, man. Go. Go. Can we get a shout out for Blind Spot? He's an awesome dude. Deserves the love. Yeah, I'm skipping these slides for the time being because they've just not been going well for me lately. Playing Toad a little chicken these days, but what the heck, dude? That should not have failed. Nice. Okay. That second boost actually has been more consistent than the first one for me these days. It's weird because it's a harder boost. Hey, thank you for that shout out, you guys. Oh, nice! I'll have to check those out. I'm looking forward to seeing those. Okay, can we get Pixel properly this time? Is that Pixel? I don't think that's Pixel either. This one's confusing, actually. That's a gold?
And
What?
there it goes.
Okay. I'll take it. I'm surprised that golded, but okay. What? I played the slide safe and I missed the first back deboost on the first snail. What the hell? How is that a gold, dude? I won't complain, but I'm definitely confused. Okay. What is our BPT at? 38.46. Okay. We could PB at most by a whole 32 seconds, ignoring any golds. Well, let's see. If we're still on pace after C2, then you guys are going to get points that voted in favor of yes, I'll do better. I've enjoyed today. Like, there's been shenanigans. But, like, there's some days where the shenanigans just bother me more than other days, and today's just been a take it easy. Just enjoy the game sort of day. Just a nice laid-back, casual, have fun with the run game kind of day. That's a really good stage, by the way. Still relying on a good moth fight, but I think this stage, like, Cossack 1's well overdue for a gold. I don't know if I'm gonna get it this time, but it's well overdue, that's all I'm saying. What the hell? Well, it's not gonna happen if you get trolled by Mothrea. Also, why am I moving so much? That's a terrible fight. Really good stage, but really bad fight. We're not losing that much because the stage was good. Okay, if I make it through this stage alive, then you guys who voted yes for me getting better get your points. We'll see. It'd be pretty awesome to end this with a PB. I don't think this particular run is looking too good, but it also could be a lot worse as well. I mean, we have 20-second time save in refights, so that's certainly helpful. Okay, we're gonna do the middle one. And fail it miserably. Cool. At least we have an extra balloon now, so I think it's actually better to fail the middle one and have to go for the health. What the hell? Than to fail the safe one and then be short a balloon. Yeah, that was a janky little bit of the stage there, but overall really good. Yo, Pluvy, welcome in. Pleasure to see you, dude. Okay, what do we got? What do you have for me, Square Machine? Okay, 3. Okay, good. Okay, what's the damage? 3-1. Okay. This is a lot of time save. Nice. Okay, we're in. This is, yeah, Cossack 2 is, and yeah, now those of you who voted, who actually believed in me, are gonna get some sweet points. But yeah, this is also the threshold I usually consider to be like, once you get through C2, I can calm down a bit, because the rest of the stages aren't as scary to me. Like, Robos and C1 and C2 are the scariest part of the game for me. The scariest thing for me after those is Met Daddy. What the hell, dude? How does Wily use teleportation? That's a good question. He has his ways, I guess. But he never shared those ways. I mean, it gets the same way Mega Man uses teleportation after each stage. Like, I also wonder about that. Like, is Dr. Light the one teleporting me out, or what? Or am I just finding my own way? Video game logic. I really hate taking damage there. Thankfully, there's no drops. Be hilarious if this was the 38. In fact, if this PBs, if this 38s, like we're already gonna be done the grind, so if this 38s, we'll do Jackbox on my birthday. There's an incentive. Because I'm definitely not doing X6 on my birthday, I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's go. Let's see. Come on. No stopping so early. I don't know if I can do more beyond 38. I'm not confident enough. Plus, I'll be super satisfied. Dude, why am I so bad at the diagonal? It's actually been going well lately, but that sucked. Gross, whatever. Also don't need to jump when I do the diagonal, but... yeah, I don't know, I'm so bad at that diagonal shot, I don't know why. Like, the downward one's fine, but the upward ones I struggle so much with. Except they're going better in Capsule these days, but not so much in... still not so much in Cockroach, although it's been fine. That's the first time that's been really bad in a while, since we came back to the grind, actually. It's the most consistent it's ever been. Supposed to jump, I think, when he does that one. We're gonna do the no damage here because I'd like to have as much health as possible. Okay, that felt like a good stage. Still potential for a huge gold if I can actually get good execution and good pattern. I missed a shot again, dude. That should be gold for sure. Yeah, 3-second gold, let's go. Hey, thanks, Cecil. And that could still have been way better, too. There's still a bigger goal than that waiting for me in C4. Okay, we get through Met Daddy and I'm not nervous anymore. But I hate Met Daddy so much. You guys know how I feel about this fight. Yo, Blank, thank you so much for the good luck. Oh crap, dude, what am I doing? Welcome in. Garbage. Of all the Mets that could have dropped health, I'm so glad it was that one. Nice. Okay. Frick, dude, that sucks. I hate this fight so much. Garbage. That's a lucky 3-cycle, dude. I thought that was 4-cycle for sure. Screw you, Met Daddy. You didn't destroy my run or kill my spirit. Met Daddy sucks. Met Daddy sucks. Da 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 da. That's a bit early to do that. Whoa, okay. That was a janky room. Nice. Damn, that's a good stage. Let's go, dude. Oh, screw you. Missed a shot, too. Well, we're saving time. And look at all the time save we got in refights. Okay, let's go. It is, yes. Yeah, if you fire a drill shot, if you fire a drill at his hitbox, then it kills his hitbox pretty much, and you can go behind him. And then, yeah, you can get behind it without taking damage too if he shoots the ball instead of the fire. Like, he shot the flame there, which sucked. It knocked me back, but... Okay, I'm picking up extra ring because I don't want to regret it if I don't. Why did I jump there? I don't need to do that. I mean, this is guaranteed time save. Like, I could have the worst refights ever and still save time. That's how bad PB's refights were. It is permanent, yeah. If you do it right. Like, it is possible to miss-execute it and it doesn't kill his hitbox, but if you do it right, which is pretty easy to do, it kills it for the rest of the fight. Screw you. No, you don't detonate it, you just throw it out, and if it hits the hitbox correctly, then it'll completely get rid of his ability to damage you if you're in his hitbox. Oopsie, damn it, dude. That was bad. I'm supposed to slide after the third one. Okay. Crap. Dude, I'm grabbing the health. I did, yeah, I grabbed an extra ring for refills. 2, 3, 4, 5. Instant dive, you prick. You prick, dude. What an ass. Hello, miss menus. These aren't great either, but it's gonna save a whole bunch of time on the last refights. What am I doing? Drill the prick, right? Asshole. I don't mind the health. Okay, this is decent. It could be a lot worse actually, even with the 2 dives. I've adjusted well. Like, I've made some goofs, but I've been able to correct them without doing too much damage. That was a little wonky, that grab there, though. I should have gone to the left before he could. Then I would have been closer to the capsule. What the frick is that brain fart dude on drill? Yeah, those are pretty bad refights too. We're saving big time on our PB refights. This is cutting it really close. Bad RNG here could screw us from PB. Yo, Alicon, just in time for either disaster or epicness. Dude, at least we're actually finally getting runs, too. Like, I mean, most of this stream was early game jail, but we broke through just before the end. Garbage. Garbage. That's a really bad start, but I appreciate your confidence, Bluey. Let's see. What the hell? Please give me a double. Please give me a double. GG. That might even be 39-11. I don't know, because the auto split's a little slow. It's a little bit slow most of the time, so I don't know. But wow, thank you, Pluvy, for saying you felt the epicness. Okay, 2 PVs down in 2 streams. Let's go, dude. Thank you, Diesel, Alicon, Pluvius, Slayer, Blank, Blindspot, and Rubik's for the GGs. Dude, that's awesome. Where is that on the board? How much further did that put me up? Hey, thank you for the GG as well, Jimmy. Okay, oh my gosh, that's a vet bop? What the frick? Vet's a real good player, so I will take that with the utmost honor. We did. We bopped Iraqavet0304. He doesn't play very much anymore. I don't think he plays at all. But back like 5+ years ago, he was grinding Mega Man 4 pretty consistently. Okay, let me find out how to do the prediction thing. I need to... oh yeah, here we go. I always forget how to do it. Will Ashton get a better run than the C2 one? Yes. I did not beat Lepke yet. I am 3 seconds off of Lepke Bop. Or maybe 2 if this is at an 11, but... I don't know, because yeah, Autosplit's super wonky, and since it's 0.01, I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually 3911. Guess we'll see what Arel has to say. Okay, nice. Thank you, Alicon, for taking care of that. Hey, thank you so much, Floke, for the bits. You did! Welcome back, it's good to see you. Somehow, this one, I mean, that was still a bad refight. You know what's good, though? That was still a bad refights. So, we still, the funny thing is, too, both of the golds we got are still improvable, because that Toad was weak and it still golded. And that Cossack 4 fight still could have been better and it golded, and we still have bad refights to run against, so these are good to run against, actually. Ring is time save, these are really good splits to be running against, actually. Got some more time save even on Drillnet. Like, how did this PB? These are really good to run against. I'm happy with that. These might be the most approachable splits ever. I mean, there's going to be early game time loss sometimes, because Bright was really good, but other than that, yeah, I am fine with this. Okay, things are turning around. We're looking much better now. 39-12. Thank you again for timing that, Alcon. Thank you for the GG as well, Flecke, and for the bits. You guys are awesome. Thanks for hanging out today. This was a good stream. Lots of cool people hanging out, lots of good conversations, and even though we were stuck in early game jail most of the stream, we finally broke out. And we broke out with a PB as well, so that's sick. And I'm super stoked. 39-12. That is, where's that on the board, actually? I can't believe I bopped Vet, man. That's sick. I'm in between Vet and Lepke. At number 46. Getting closer to that 38. And you know, if we keep on this consistency, maybe I'll say screw it and do a couple more Mega Man 4 streams even if we do hit 38. But I do know that 38 is probably most likely going to be the end goal for this grind. And I was debating whether or not I was ever even going to come back to this because my consistency has been so whack with this game, but I don't think I can just abandon 4 forever, you know? Well, let me get some music going for the back so I can talk. But yeah. So yeah, 38 5x, we're crossing our fingers, we're gonna get that soon. I mean, these runs have been very indicative of the fact that we should be able to, no problem, hit that goal before the end of the month, which is awesome. But yeah, number 46, 39-12, let's go. I'm super happy about that. Thank you guys again for hanging out. This was a really fun stream. Who's streaming? We got Alice is streaming. Let's raid Alice. We're gonna raid out to Alice. We'll be back for a birthday stream on May 14th. On Thursday, May 14th. With some more Mega Man 4 runs, of course. Some birthday runs. Hopefully get a bit of that birthday luck. Keep my fingers crossed. And yeah, let's go say hi to Alice.